Just when you think the healing brush and the patch tool couldn't get any better, guess what? They can. A couple of very cool things we can do now with the tool, and this is basically just a built-in feature. One of the things that was always difficult with the patch tool is you would select the area you're going to patch and then try and move that to a destination, kind of guess. Well, look what happens now when you move it. You're actually getting a preview. Look up here in the original, and as I move my area around trying to match it up, I can actually get a really good preview and know a good place to check. So this has some obvious advantages, because you would see places that were too dark or too light or had another blemish or were just a bad choice in general, but this can really help you match things up a whole lot easier, and that happens by default very simply and easily. Let's take a quick look at the healing brush and see its most important change, and that is now it has the ability to work onto a separate layer. So if you look up in the options, you see I have checked use all layers, and that very simply means I can now add a blank layer, and when I go to use the healing brush, I can simply use it as always, Option or Alt click to set a source, and then paint over the problem. So let's just do a couple of quick little fixes here and there, so you see the idea. The main important difference here is instead of working right on the original, which is what we used to have to do, or duplicate the background layer, now I'm simply working on a separate layer. So if I hide that, you can see there's all my blemishes with the original untouched, and showing the layer shows that blank layer with all the changes. And important note, this works only with the healing brush, not the patch tool. So when you go back to the patch tool, you would have to then click on the background layer and work directly on it for this to work. A couple of real important changes to the healing brush and the patch tool.